A lot of interesting and a lot of groundbreaking events has unfolded in Finland just yesterday. Yes, just in case you don't know, in our previous video released a couple of hours back, we made mention of the fact that Ibráḥim Třàøre, the leader of Burkina Faso, has ordered the immediate release of Simon, a man held in Kilomakoski Correctional Center. Yes, but as we speak, a lot of interesting event has unfolded. First off, some officers representing Ibráḥim Třàøre traveled to Finland yesterday being the 28th of April of 2025. These officers were representing Ibráḥim Třàøre. When these officers arrived in Finland, they moved straight to Helsinki. They moved straight to the embassy of Burkina Faso, situated in Helsinki, Finland. Showing right now on your screen is a quick description of the meeting held in the embassy of Burkina Faso, situated in Helsinki. Yes, so when these officers representing Ibráḥim Třàøre arrived in Helsinki, Finland, they were greeted by some top individuals and politicians domiciled in the Finnish political scenes. After meeting with these officers, they had a quick meeting where they discussed the relationship, the bilateral relationship between Burkina Faso and Finland, and also Mr. Simon's case was discussed, stating categorically that Ibráḥim Třàøre wants the immediate release of Simon, a man held in Kilomakoski Correctional Center. Yes, these officers representing Ibráḥim Třàøre also informed the Finnish authorities that Ibráḥim Třàøre, the leader of Burkina Faso, will cut off any form of trade between Burkina Faso and Finland if Mr. Simon is not released immediately. Yes, some might wonder what effect will Burkina Faso have on Finland if they cut off any form of economic transactions. Well, showing right now on your screen is a quick breakdown of the money sent into Finland from Burkina Faso in the year of 2024. As you can see, a lot of millions of dollars, even entering billions of dollars, have been sent from Burkina Faso to Finland for different goods and services. Showing right now on your screen, it's a quick description. So as you can see, Finland are benefiting from Burkina Faso, and that is why Ibráḥim Třàøre has threatened to cut off any form of economic transactions or bilateral trade between these two countries if Simon is not released immediately. But then, the individuals representing Finland and its Finnish authorities made a very, very strong statement that created a lot of controversies and a lot of chaos. Yes, these individuals representing Finland told Ibráḥim Třàøre's officers that the Gãmę District Court has enlisted 5 conditions that Mr. Simon, together with his lawyer in the person of Capt, must meet before Simon will be granted a tentative bail. Yes, just in case you don't understand, the government of Finland has enlisted 5 conditions that will be met before bail will be granted to Simon. As we speak, Mr. Simon, through his lawyer, has agreed to 3 of these conditions. Showing right now on your screen is a listing of these conditions. And as we speak, Simon has agreed to the number 5, number 4, and number 3 of this listing. But then, these officers representing Ibráḥim Třàøre did some quick negotiations with the Finnish delegates. They had a quick negotiations and they've come to a conclusion that Simon will or must meet or agree to 4 conditions out of 5. And as we speak, they are trying to convince Mr. Simon to somehow, some way, call off the sit-at-home that has been observed in the southeastern region of Nigeria. Yes, just in case you don't know, every Monday in the southeastern region of Nigeria, a civil disobedience known as sit-at-home is being imposed or observed in that region, where workers, students, mothers, fathers, kids must remain in their homes from 6 a.m. up until 6 p.m. every single Monday. Yes, so as we speak, the Finnish authorities want Mr. Simon to call off that sit-at-home, that every Monday individuals are free to do whatever they want to do, go to their working place, go to churches, go to schools, and so on and so forth. Yes, so the Finnish authorities want Mr. Simon to come on air and call off the sit-at-home. Interestingly, the delegates from Burkina Faso reached out to Simon's lawyer, and based off some info released, it seems like Mr. Simon is willing and ready to call off the sit-at-home in Nigeria, because the sit-at-home is not helping nobody. It's not helping the Southeasterners. It's not helping the government of Finland. It's not helping the government of Nigeria. But then as we speak, one lady, a lady known as Ngozi Orabueze, who happens to be the DPM, the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB movement, was informed about the decision of Simon where he wants to call off the sit-at-home. And Ngozi Orabueze isn't happy with that particular move. She's not happy with Simon. She's not happy with Carl Gummerus, the lawyer representing him in the court of law, and she's not happy with that particular move to call off the sit-at-home in the southeastern region of Nigeria. Yes, so for a better picture and for a clearer understanding, take a look at a tweet coming from Ngozi Orabueze that was released yesterday, being the 28th of April of 2025. This tweet reads, breaking April 28th of 2025. The voluntary Monday sit-at-home continues in the whole of the USB state. The people have, through this referendum statement declaration in Finland on November of 29th, 2024, self-referendum where over 50 million USB voted, taking their country back. And when you take a look at the highlighted parts of this tweet, it states, Simon and Kanu cannot control this USB people's resolution. So when you take a look at this highlighted part of our tweet, if you take a look at it on a very first glance, you will be able to understand what is currently going on behind the scenes. Yes, she's stating categorically that Simon and Kanu cannot control the USB people when it comes to this particular resolution of Monday sit-at-home. Meaning that even if Mr. Simon comes out on air and tell the whole Igbo land to call off the sit-at-home on Monday, that particular statement from Simon will not be implemented in the southeastern region of Nigeria because they cannot control the USB peoples and its resolution. Yes, as you can see, things are getting very, very exciting. Ngozi Orabueze, the DPM, the Deputy Prime Minister, isn't happy with the fact that Mr. Simon will call off the sit-at-home very, very soon before he can be granted bail, because the government of Finland have chosen that he must meet to 4 out of the 5 conditions stipulated on this list showing right now on your screen. This is going to be a very, very interesting one. But as we speak, the officers representing Ibráḥim Třàøre are still in Finland. They are still in Helsinki, probably, but they are still in Finland for sure. In the following days, they're going to have a series of conversations. They're going to still meet with individuals, top individuals in Finland, so as to see how they can better the relationship between Burkina Faso and Finland, and also somehow, some way, influence Mr. Simon together with his lawyer, Carl Gummerus, to meet with this particular condition by going to any Finnish media or media outlet or publication, make a video telling the whole Southeasterners to call off the Monday sit-at-home and work as regular. Yes, this is going to be a very, very interesting one, and we can't wait to see how all of these things would end or how it is going to even start. Yes, but as we speak, Mr. Simon's health over the past couple of months has been deteriorating in the Killamakowski Correctional Center. Yes, and at some point, Mr. Simon was rushed out of Killamakowski Center to a medical facility situated outside the correctional center. Yes, this particular briefing or news has been made private over the past couple of months. They don't want people to know that Simon is actually very, very sick, treating a very severe heart condition. Yes, anyways, in our previous video, in one of our videos, we exposed and explained how Simon was rushed out of Killamakowski Correctional Center in an ambulance to a different medical center still in the Killamakowski village region. Yes, in our previous video, we exposed every single thing that you need to know and understand. In that video, you get to see the sickness Simon is currently treating. You get to see how bad this particular illness is to him and his well-being. If you want to watch that video and get full updates for yourself, if you want to watch the video and see how Simon was rushed out of Killamakowski, so click on this video.
Okay, my people, this is game over for Finland. You know, the video you just finished watching now, I know a lot of people will say negative things about that video. Or maybe the source in which where the video is from, maybe you hated that forum. But I can tell you for free of charge that it is game over for Finland. Do you know that Burkina Faso have upper hand in dealing with Finland than Nigerian government? Burkina Faso, you know, I went into research and I found out that a lot of billions of dollars from Burkina Faso have gone to Finland in terms of purchasing, importing from them. Do you know that if Burkina Faso joins the countries that want to boycott business bilateral agreement with Finland, their economy is going to collapse. So why do I say it is game over for Finland? Calm down so that you hear the whole details. But before then, let me also make it categorically clear that we are not here for jokes. We are here for serious business. Oya, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are and where you are hearing me from. I, Okulora, is here to serve you. Today, na Nkwo Market Day. Nkwo kotara aye yoma. Nkwo kotara aye aka kunye wenwe. Ai jewe. Ai gejere ofuma. Ai na akwara nawa. Ai ga nara ofuma. As nwata dị ka ibe na ọ na-agụ akwa. Biko Chukwu oke abịama. Were Nkwo nke ụbọchị nke taata afịa Nkwo wee gozie anyị ụzọ ziri ezi. Mezoro anyị niile nke anyị bi n'uche na-abụghị njọ. Ọpụ na mbata anyị biko ifeọma nwunye ga na-akpọ anyị iru. Ụkwụ ọjọọ agaghị akpọ anyị ma ọpụpụ. Ụkwụ ọjọọ agaghị akpọkwa anyị na mbata. Biko ndị be anyị na-ekwusi o na ụkwa mba na-asụ n'olu. Biko Igbo nke nna asụ ma gaa ghọtara ya nwanne. Igbo nwere different dialect. And Igbo asị na okay, let's not just go there. But the truth there still remain. Na toga dịrị nwoke mma dịrị nwaanyị mma. Ihe ọhụrụ nwunye nke na-akpa anyị ayọ Chukwu oke abịama. Nna anyị biko mezoro anyị ya. Anyị nwanwe ndị Biafra, anyị nwanwe ndị nke gị. Anyị akwa na-akwa ya mgbe o buru ibu. Anyị na-akpọkọ gị biko bịa mepere anyị ụzọ. Gochi anyị ọpụpụ, gochi anyị na mbata. Chekwaba anyị ka ọkụkọ chee ekpuchi ụmụ ya. Azụ ọkụkọ ghara akwụ m kedu ife ọ ga-eji were eze ụmụ ya. Biko onye ọbụla na-achọ anyị aka ya ebi ya n'ala. Onye sikwa na our leaders Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa agaghị enwere onwe ha. Osi na Eke, osi na Orie, osi na Afọ, osi na Nkwọ, anyị akagbuo ya. Onye ahụ osi na East, osi na West, osi na North, osi na South, anyị akagbuo ya. Ọwụ ndị ọjọọ nọ n'iro ka ọwụ ndị nke nọ n'ụlọ. Gekwere ntị ọfụma. Asị na ọwụ oke nọ n'ime ọhịa gwara nke na n'ụlọ na enwere ngwugwu azụ ogiri nọ na ngịga. Si agbara m ka ọ ga-esi awụ ndị ọzọ pụọ ha chekwaba ndị nke ha. Ndị nke anyị ekete ị na-ere anyị penny n'afọ all in the name of ha need the power. Mgbe na-apụkọ Chukwu oke abịama ọwụ ngụwa eze okike ngụwa na-afụ n'ihe na-afụ na nzuzo ngụwa na-eme onye ọbụla pụtara bụ ebilie shoda ya ebutuo ya. Ngwa biko oro na omume anyị akpọkọ oge biko anyị ewerego ndụ ndị niile bụ ndị ọchịchị na-emebisi ana Biafra anụ ha na federal level ka na state level ka na local level. Kpuchie ha ncha niile n'ofu onunu mfatụ tuwe bọmbụ dị ka ọgbọgbọ ha ncha niile. Ihe emenwu ya because asọ onye ọ na-kwenyere ya gị na ibere ya ha eme ya ka anyị kara ka o rere site n'afọ Chukwu oke abịama onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. I welcome you all to this episode titled Game Over for Finland. Ibráḥim Třàøre, who happens to be the military leader of Burkina Faso, have urged the Finland government for immediate release of Simon Ekpa, the United States of Biafra government. Maybe this video might have come late, but please, I apologize. The algorithm where they carry all this news, before it get to you, maybe it is too late, maybe it is too early. Sometimes when the source you are posting your video, the algorithm carry the news late to you, you take it that way. So this video supposed to be a video of 28th of April 2025. But as I said yesterday, I still repeat myself, there's no any information or whatsoever as long as this Biafra struggle is concerned that is late. Even if it is, because you can as well agree with me that Nnamdi Kanu's message of 2012, 2013, even 2010 are still relevant till today. So what are we saying? There's no any news that is late, and there's no any news that is over. So let's just keep it that way. But I'm very sure you are watching that video and you understand everything line by line. Game over for the people of Finland. Why you are going to know that this news is okay and it is from a direct source. Not a propaganda. This one is from investigative journalist. Investigative journalist. And then bring this news out. So let me tell you why it is real and true. Through the comment section, because anytime you are watching video First of all, go to the comment section and see the caliber of people who commented. What they said, are they having a positive mindset or negative mindset? If it's a negative mindset, that means the news, either it's a propaganda 50-50 or it's a lie, complete lie. But this one now, I read from the first comment down to 20 comments. All you are going to see there is praises and supporting the government of Burkina Faso. In other words, this news is from a direct source and from a source well trusted and tested. So let us dissect the comment section before we round up the show. There's no much time to waste and there's no time to tell time. So as we're moving, like, share, comment, and keep subscribed. Your subscription are not forthcoming. It does not give billions of dollars. It's only for you to subscribe so that when YouTube are sharing gifts, or maybe like a kind of, what would I call it, like a statue that they used to give at every year, or when you get to a specific subscribers, so that you will get to me or any other person. If as I'm telling you to subscribe, the same way I'm also subscribing to people's channels. I don't know why my own becomes a difference because of hatred and jealousy. But that's no big deal, when the time is right. Here are the reactions from the Biafrans. One of them said, his name is Ugonna. He said the only thing that would cause it off sit at home is if Nnamdi Kanu is released. Without releasing Nnamdi Kanu, even if Simon Ekpa call it off, Biafrans will not stop sit at home because, according to Simon Ekpa, it has been autopiloted unless Nnamdi Kanu is released. Then we have Matthias said, you only get one chance to have a leader like him in this world, so protect him at all costs. Chukuma Obekam, God bless that man called Ibráḥim Třàøre. Chinaka said, this is the disciples of God, the ones that are being held hostage. Opara Innocent said that he will come out with a bigger power, and that is what we are waiting for. Williams Ojenna said, our prayer to Simon Ekpa should not be the mistake. Okay, should not do the mistake Zeke, Awolowo, and Ojukwu did when freedom is at hand for the glory of God. Amen. Rosalind says, Simon Ekpa did not put the seat at home. Is the USB people put it at home in honor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu detention? If Simon tell them to stop, if Simon tell them to stop it, our people will never obey him. They should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that sit at home will stop. Gideon said, Ekpa is the man. Kanu and Ekpa is our leader, but cannot call off sit at home, never, until these guys are being released. Wisdom said, okay, sorry, this one is not for us, advertisement. Sky Highlander said, who is Simon and what did he do to be arrested? You should first explain that before jumping to stories. Joshua Ogujofo said, what if the people in the southeast refuses to stop sit at home, even if Simon tell them to stop? What about freeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the exact reason for the sit at home? John Eneke, any decision made by Ekpa in that place is out of duress, under duress. This one is talking about the signing of the 5 stringent conditions that the Finland government wanting to sign. But instead of them to do the bidding of Burkina Faso's leader, now they are forcing him to sign what I don't know. Chukuma said Simon Ekpa will be released by the power of God. Nnenna said so if Simon Ekpa asked Biafran to stop sit at home as a condition for his release, then after his release and Biafrans are still sitting at home, will they call Simon Ekpa back to lock him up again, or now they will look for our DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, to lock her up too? This is funny. They are playing the music without any sound. Act of God said, sit at home is in honor to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from illegal detention in Nigeria. Besides, Ekpa order may not be obeyed while still in detention. Omaricha said the sit at home is for our leader, Kanu. For Simon is free will. Okay, for Simon is free will. Omaricha said Mazi Ekpa may accept the number one condition, but he will be in no position to enforce it, as the sit at home is a voluntary one, according to his deputy, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Cordelia, this can't work because we are not Nigerians. We are Biafrans, and Nigeria does not have that capacity to tell Biafrans what to do. I stand with DPM and COS of the United States of Biafra. Anthony NSA, let me tell Finland that they don't know what they are doing, but later they will regret what they are doing. The 5 conditions given to Simon is impossible. In God we trust. So now here, we will just end it. Just make sure you help me circulate this video. Let it go viral. That Burkina Faso now have waded into the issue, or rather the matter of Simon Ekpa Njoko, the Biafra Prime Minister. Have a nice day. May good Lord continue to bless you. Don't forget, today is Wednesday, and today is the 30th day in the month of April in the year of 2025. This month is gradually going away. So let us embrace the new month as it brings new lease of life and a new prosperity. And so shall it be. Gãmę. I love you all, my people.